What is up, bro? This is Royal Galaxy 9206. How's everybody doing? So I got my box here today, my Xbox Series X. And man, I'm just glad that it came. We're gonna open this sucker up. Hopefully I didn't get scammed. It's from Walmart, so let's just get this open. Oh, okay, what we got here. Yeah, looks like it came. Looks like it arrived okay. And let's take it out. I'm using my phone because I'm like tired. I'm sweating, and my camera's in that closet there. And you can see there's like stuff there, and I don't feel like getting my camera out of my bag, my camera bag, and setting the camera up. So let's see what we got here. Haha! Nice. Okay, this is nice. Looking nice here. And let's begin how I got this sucker. I got this sucker from Walmart. I paid the actual, whatever, how much it's worth, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. I paid the actual retail price. And it's kind of funny how I was able to get my hands on this. I first started out by trying to get a PlayStation 5. I was on a waiting list for like 2 months. They finally called my number, and I have a limited time window between 2 and 5 p.m. to order one. I get it in the cart, right? I get Ratchet and Clank, and I get, I think, Gran Turismo or controller or something, and everything is looking good. The website crashes. I'm pissed. I try all the way up until about 5. I finally get to it again, and oh yeah, by the way, the sale is over. Screw you. And that other stuff. So I'm just like, I'm not digging that. I'm upset. So I was like, okay, what's going on with the Xbox Series X? I see Amazon had it. But at the time, I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, with my life? Am I gonna stay working at this job, or am I gonna get another job? Because I was just like super stressed. So I didn't get it from Amazon. What's this? I didn't get it from Amazon. Right? So Amazon, the first time ever, Amazon having it in stock for Prime members, you can go and buy it. The retail price of whatever how much an Xbox Series X cost, I didn't get it because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be at this job. Even though I have the money, it wouldn't be smart to try to get an Xbox Series X if I'm going to be broke in a couple of weeks. So, I rectified the job situation. I'm very, very happy about that for the moment. So I felt confident again to go out and look for an Xbox Series X, because there was no way I was going to be getting a PlayStation 5. No way. It is impossible. And, okay, what's going on here? How many of these freaking flaps are there? Okay. Man. They do not want me to get into this sucker. Oh, there's more little tabs here. So, I'm kind of bummed out because I missed my opportunity because, like I said, I was like, I'm trying to plan ahead. I'm like, if I'm going to be looking for another job, I think the average person would be like, well, if you're going to be looking for another job, might as well get something to play while you're looking. And I'm like, nah, because if you look at me, there's a high probability that I like to eat lots of food. I mean, lots of food. So I wasn't going to be like, hey, I'm going to take this money that I'm supposed to be eating copious amounts of food with and get this Xbox Series X. You know what I'm saying? So stuff at work kind of, didn't pan out the way they wanted to. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to have to leave, I guess. For at least for now. I'll to be continued next week, because life. So as of now, I don't know what's going on with that. As of now, I feel comfortable again to make big purchases. Man, these tabs. Because I like to keep the box, me personally. I like to keep the box. So, my wife, I don't care what she feels. She was upset. Oh, you shouldn't have bought this. Why did you buy it? You're always spending. And I don't really spend money like that. I don't spend money like that. I mean, I'll buy small purchases. Like I'll buy a game or something. But I don't spend money like that. A lot of my money just turns into food. And then that just turns into crap into the toilet. Am I doing this right? Okay, I know what to do now. This is a weird box here because they want you to open it like this. And so look at that. Wow, I actually thought that was the actual system, but that is it's a wrapper. It says power your dreams. No cocaine needed. That's actually a pretty sweet looking box. That's a really nice looking box here, Mike. Because I'm super tired. I'm just getting off from work. And so, back to my story. I'm going and I'm looking for an Xbox Series X because I know that it's going to be a minute before I get a PlayStation 5. Man, the sucker's heavy. Man, look at this thing. This thing got some weight. So I'm looking for, So I read an article that, okay, hey, you want an Xbox Series X? Microsoft will sell you one, but there's a catch. It's a used Xbox Series X. Refurbished, that's what they call it. That'd be funny if I dropped this sucker. It's a used Xbox Series X, and they're like, okay, but it's gonna cost you about, I think like $540. If it's $399, right? Is it $399? Yeah, I believe it's $399 because the Xbox Series S is $299. It's $300. So this is $399, $400. So I think about, is it $400? Honestly, I can't remember what I paid. Only thing I know is I did not buy this from a scalper. I bought this from actual Walmart. So there's a possibility, a real world possibility, that you, who is watching, who don't have one and you want a PS5, but you can't, but you say, hey, look, I got a couple of Xbox Series X compatible games that'll run super sweet on the Xbox Series X. There's a real world possibility that you can go out and get one right now and you don't have to sit there and pay a scammer. And it's kind of funny because, they're talking about how, they're making all this money from this one guy was like, yeah, I'm making all this. Oops, it's upside down. See, that's upside down. I'm making all this money, my corporation or whatever that I've built off of the backs of scamming people. Come on out. Come on. Welcome home, buddy. Ah, nice. Wait, focus. Focus. It's not focusing. Come on, focus. Okay. There we go. And he's saying, nice, not bad, not bad. It has the grate where you could see different colors depending on how you move it. So he says, we're not doing anything wrong. My corporation or a group of people, we're not doing anything wrong because we're selling it at an extremely exorbitant price. We're not doing anything wrong. It says people have been paying off college bills and getting themselves out of debt, buying homes, starting businesses, feeling good about themselves. And he says, you know what? Nobody's died from not having a PlayStation 5, and I want to correct that statement and say, no, that's not true. Because let's go back to a few weeks ago when I was on the waiting list for the PlayStation 5. I leave work at, I have not the slightest idea. That particular day, I think I left work at like 3:30. And so I'm in the car driving along because that's what I do. And I'm trying my best to click in to the website so I can, the Sony or the PlayStation website. Oh, that's interesting. So I can buy the PlayStation 5. I almost ran a red light and almost got hit. So I could have lost my life. So that statement of no one has never died for not having one, because if I was to have one, I wouldn't have done that stupid thing. So there you go. So this is actually pretty cool. So let's set this aside. This sucker's heavy. It's like they took the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and little tiny little smidget of the Xbox original, and they's like, hey, let's, because it's heavy, man. Like compared to my Xbox One, it's heavier. Now, when it comes to size, I'm looking at this. The size ain't too bad. It looks like it'll fit pretty well over there. Like I have to clean that up. Like that's just, that gray thing there is my actual. Let me take that out. A little something, something. Come on. This gray thing here is my PlayStation. My original PlayStation. I did buy it a couple years ago. I sold my original one, which I never should have done because my mom bought that for me when I was 13. And so I got this one here. This PlayStation here. It's very good. It works very well. There's a little bit of yellowing. It actually comes up pretty, yeah, wow. Because you can see the difference. Like, this is all supposed to be the same, but this is clearly two different colors, So, yeah, this is actually pretty good. So let's put the old PlayStation away. Just put in a laptop bag I bought. I was like, I need a little bag for it. So let's look at this nice box here. We're going to order some Chinese food because I'm super hungry. Yeah, you're living the life of Riley. Let's play video games and eat and get fat and sassy. Yeah, that's just what I do. This, like I said, this is actually a pretty neat box. I do like look at this little compartment here. You pull that out. And this is the controller. Check it out. Yeah. Batteries. And okay. Weird design for the directional pad. Wait, let me get my Xbox One controller. Let me just take a look at the differences between the Xbox One controller and the Xbox Series X controller. So we're going to go over here. Please mind the junk and plethora of video games. It's actually growing. And we're going to go. This is my PlayStation 4. I keep it here just to keep, it protected from dust when I'm not playing it. Don't you fall. And we're going to go to the old controller bag thingy here. Okay, we have an Xbox original controller. Xbox 360. And this is the Xbox controller. So let's take a look at the actual design. It's a little dusty because I haven't been playing the Xbox One in probably 2 years. So this is the Xbox controller. A little bit of... So this is the Xbox One controller. A lot of dust on this, the button. Okay, that's... Alright, Xbox One controller. Minus the spittle that I spit shined it with. And this is the Xbox Series X controller. So there's a little bit of a difference. We have a little button here. And that's about it. I don't know what color it is, but everything else pretty much look the same for this freaking weird D-pad. Maybe it's ergonomically better. So, what else is in the box here? We have your HDMI and your power cord, and that's it. And some instruction books. I actually do enjoy this design of how it opens up. It kind of opens at an angle to make a box. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have any Xbox Series X games. I have Gears Tactics. So that's like, yeah, kind of. And let's see what we got over here. Let's go. Follow me to the Xbox One assortment. Let's see, what is this? Forza what? That's just Xbox One. Uh, let's see. No, I don't think I have any Xbox Series X games or compatibles. Like, because what I believe what they're saying is you put it in, it looks one way when you put it into an Xbox One. It looks a completely different way. Oh yeah, that's my belt right there. I put it up. I did a video on that. It looks a completely different way when you put it in an Xbox Series X. So I don't have that. Oh, I did bring my rack up, and I got a couple of games like I got that Ridge Racer 5 for the PlayStation 2. And you got one of my favorite games here, Dark Cloud 2, but I think I got another copy of it around here. Another copy of it here, yeah. I'm going off the rails right here. I'm going off the rails. And I got one of those weird things. But that's not the point. The point is that in my computer there and all that. And now my room is a mess. It's been better. Seen better days, but yeah, so I'm gonna, I guess, play it. I don't know. I guess set it. I don't even feel like doing that right now. I'll probably do it over the weekend since I'm hopefully off unless they call me in. It's a possibility. I hope not. Wait, let me see. Do I have any? Oh, man. Okay, I got my cookbooks. Those are cookbooks there. Got an Xbox Series X game. Didn't even realize. I got an Xbox Series X game. I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Xbox One and Xbox Series X compatible. And I think that's it. I don't have any, just the two. Just Gears Tactics and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't know what type of games I want. Oh yeah, that sucker's it's terrifyingly huge and it keeps falling off. I think it's good now. It's terrifying. I'm not finished yet doing this little section here. You know, I got my thing here. It's just, but I got this. Yeah, I got my Looney Tunes because I'm a big kid. But this thing right now, I think I paid $80 for the whole thing. No, 20. 130 I paid for the whole thing. I think it's worth about maybe $400 now. Because each piece is super expensive now. I bought each piece separately. And the other thing, my piece de resistance. Yeah, I got a car collection here. This thing is freaking amazing. That's me. Hi. But yeah, so my little space is coming together very nicely. I just need some type of cooling because I have no air conditioners in this place here that I call the Requiem of Insanity. So thank you for watching. This is Rogue Galaxy. So this being said, now that I have an Xbox Series X, I am one less person that you have to compete with to find and buy one. You know, I promise you, if this thing doesn't break or if it's not broken, it's brand new. You know, I won't be in the market for buying an Xbox Series X. And if I ever get my hands on a PlayStation 5, if the universe allows me to keep my job, keep where I'm living and all that good stuff, and I got a little bit of disposable income to get a PlayStation 5, and I get one, I promise you, I will officially be one less person that you have to compete with to get one. You know, so there, I'm officially dropping out of getting the Xbox Series X market. So, you're welcome.